Okay, Sharon is doing our live performance here, and hopefully somebody will report in a minute and say, we're getting you your live. So this is going out to hundreds and hundreds of people. I'm Mike Gifford, and we're here at the county fair, and we've done this all week. It's our Living with a Cause program. We're blessed today to have volunteers, people with us that is associated with not only Living with a Cause, but some of them attend our church also. But anyhow, we're here today, and out here at the county fair, we're representing a lot of things. Number one is our grandson, Kevin Dean Miller. Hey Kevin, you there? Wave at me, you're live. All right, right there. He's responsible for cystic fibrosis, and the company is Resistance. That's just one arm of Living with a Cause that we do that. He's the one that created it, made the drawing, and then Mary's over here in their company, and we got a door in the way here, and Mary's Spirit Shop is the one that helped produce that for us. So from there, and then you see the Living with a Cause Theater in Wheelersburg, Ohio. Last Friday night we had a live show, a 12-piece band, and that band, it was awesome. And we had about 215 people there, and a music teacher stood right here, and he said, I never heard anything any better in my life. And he said, I've taught all these schools and done all these things. He said, that was really professional. So if you want to see some good music, now September the 9th, we're just kind of going over this stuff. Freddie's setting up a program at the theater September 9th, and so we'll have, not Nashville live, but we're going to have the Tri-State live. And so we'll have about 15 groups, Freddie, and he'll talk about that somewhere, 13 or 15 groups that is going to perform 2 songs apiece. And so it's not going to be a boring night. And so our part of it from Living with a Cause is free. And so then he's had people that's coming to the show, doing whatever, that's been supporting him in his effort. And Freddie, we appreciate that. So I'm Mike Gifford, live. Sharon, are you getting anybody coming in yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're seeing it? Okay, so that's the deal. And Sharon, we wrote a song. 4:30 in the morning, I woke up, and these words came to me. I called Sharon, and I said, we need this young man, Noble, to sing this song. And naturally, with Noble's talent, and you'll decide for yourself the talent that he has. He started, I don't know if he did it in the shower or what, but anyhow, he done it and put it together. Then we went to Piketon, Ohio, up in there, and the young man that they work with put the music together. So as I say, it takes a team effort doing anything that's great. So I got to get out of the way. And anyhow, the one I don't want to forget is we're doing this still for Bernadine. Bernadine, we happen to lose her, but we haven't lost her because she's still alive in our hearts, will always remain. So she's the mainstay, and over on the left side, we're honoring Bernadine, the things that we do, and so Living with a Cause. And we'll explain more a little bit as we get this. And Jesse Lines is also putting all this stuff on our lwac.us. So he's the one that is going to produce this, updating our Facebook, not just Facebook, but our Living with a Cause site. lwac.us is it. And so Noble, are you ready?
Yes.
So this is Noble Bentley, and we have submitted him, his mama has submitted him to, what?
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. So if you see him on TV next spring, you'll know where it came from Scioto County, and he's the one that's responsible for this. And you decide whether he's good enough to be on America's Got Talent, and we might send them all the hundreds of reports about it. So let's go, Noble.
And if I make it that far, please vote for me.
Please vote for him. All right. Noble. hour to be here when the traffic isn't too heavy. But that's a song that came to us at 4:30 in the morning. That song right there is our national anthem that we was given from somewhere except here on earth. And it's all been put together, and now this is, we hope, to spread it across America, that we got to be united we stand, divided we fall. So thanks, Noble, for doing what you're doing, supporting Happy. And this, he will be singing live at this theater in Williamsburg, Ohio, September the 9th, in the program that Freddie has put together. And he'll be up there, Freddie will be up there, and that's what we'll be doing. About 13 to 15 groups, 2 songs apiece, just like Nashville. And we'll be doing that at this theater right here. You go through these doors, and so it will be a free program on our part, living with the cause, so we give to them our part, and so that's it. So thanks to Mary's helping us put this together, and most of all, I got a hat on. The reason I got a hat on, well, number one is my head, all right? But I got a hat on, and it's called VFP Fire Systems. 1968, I went to Huntington, West Virginia. Didn't know what I was doing. I was a young man, and I opened up an office there in Huntington, West Virginia. And so all the time, it's still there today in Huntington, West Virginia, and it's called VFP Fire Systems. VFP Fire System has went all over the United States, and we've been from China, Trinidad, done something in Indonesia, and Canada, I don't know where else, right here in this area. So now our son-in-law has taken my place in running the office, Kevin Miller. And so Kevin Miller and VFP Fire Systems has sponsored this thing this year. And so we're out here at the fair. And so I'm glad to introduce our grandson, Kevin Dean Miller again. And he's responsible for this cystic fibrosis resistance. And so it's an arm, just one arm of living with the cause. I got to shut up, not make this too long. But anyway, associates of living with the cause. When I first started this program, I said I want 12 million people across America to unite together and do what we do so that we make a difference in our country. And so that's what we're about. So that is cystic fibrosis resistance. And that's what our fair boot's about. Matter of fact, Kevin's been blessed even by that jar right there this year, and he's raised over $1,000 actually in just 2 or 3 weeks. So we're proud of that, and so it's about honoring Bernadine. So I can say from here to here, we love her. She's our heart, but we've lost her this year. We won't get into that. I have more of a drive to be here, and so Sharon, if you'll pan around, we can see a picture of her family. It's about honoring Bernadine. We have the theater here that we're doing things, and then we have the program that Kevin Dean has, and now to this. I have another young man that we met in Nashville, and he's done some great things, and now he'll have to step up here and talk for a second before he starts, and about the part and this and what you've done, Freddie. But if you talk up real loud, right here, he's going to sing one of his songs, and he is an associate. If you want to be an associate and living with the cause, it won't cost you one thing, and you're a part of St. Jude Hospital, the Shriners Hospital, military, all kinds of things. If you're just being an associate, it won't cost you anything. All right, Freddie Spencer.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Thank Mike Gifford and everybody. And that was a great job. Noble did a great job. So yeah, I'm proud to be associated with Living with the Cause, and I believe in what they do. And just proud to be here. And I want to do you a song. Well, before that, I was on the Opry, like he was talking about. I was with Dolly Parton's sister, Stella Parton, and Jack Green from the Grand Ole Opry. I was with him for 3 years. So. Anyways, I just want to sing you my song. Driver's test. I've been looking for his coming. I have a feeling excitement that surrounds me. Soon on the hills of glory, where I'll be. Soon I'll bow at His feet. Glory to the Lamb of God, oh how sweet. And I'll cry holy to the Lamb. I can't wait to see great I am. Oh, to stand around His great throne and to know that I am one of His own. I'm an heir to God and He's my reigning King. In a million years I'll still be praising Him. Soon I'll bow at His feet. Glory to the Lamb of God, oh how sweet. Then I'll cry holy to the Lamb. I can't wait to see great I am. I can't wait to see great I am. Thank you.
Amen. Thanks, Freddie. I'd like to say this too. We've been associated with some of the greatest Americans in our VFP company. From Mr. Lee Anderson, all the work, all the things, many millions of dollars he's invested in America. Mr. Russ Becker. I'm talking about gentlemen that do things across America. Now part of 19 nations is a leader. And so I just appreciate our direct leader, Mr. Andy McClary, and Heather, his wife. And these people have paid the price, and I even probably get the opportunity to go to the West Point Navy football game when they have that this year, and because McClary's daughter is graduating from West Point this year. And so I won't get into that story today. But anyhow, thanks to all of them. We've had a great job over the years when things like this happen. And so I just bow to them. Thank you very much for all of your support. Kevin Dean, would you come out here a minute? Okay, this is Kevin Dean Miller, our grandson. Their daddy, again, I said, runs VFP Fire Systems, Huntington, West Virginia. And so Kevin Dean is about cystic fibrosis. From about what time yesterday evening? Maybe 5 o'clock till 9:30. How many people, real loud, talk to that. How many people did you sign up for Live with Cause? 23 people last night as associates. It don't cost them a dime, and they become a part. And through that, they're supporters of St. Jude Hospital. They're supporter of the whatever's on this wall, right? Shriners Hospital, military, all those things. And so Mr. Anderson, the thing I always remember him, he's 6'8", 82 years old, and I have to look up to him like this, and he says to me, Mike, I said, yes sir, how many veterans have you hired this year? So they've had thousands of them, and we've been associated with them all, and it's been a great ride. And so we appreciate you, Kevin Dean, for what you're doing. Riding this thing over here, doing that. That's your program, but you got to get educated now if you're going to find it here.
See the T-shirt he designed in the back?
Do what now?
Can we see the T-shirt he designed? Scoot over and show us the
The
T-shirt.
teacher.
T-shirt.
The T-shirt. I'm sorry. So He designed this t-shirt, Living with a Cause, LWAC, Cystic Fibrosis Resistance. Come join us. And you'll never be sorry. And it don't have to cost you money. We just need to associate because of two things. We have been taught, love thy neighbor as thyself. And united we stand, divided we fall. The United States of America needs to be united if we're going to make it through, be the #1 country in the world that Living with a Cause wants to help them. Thank you for tuning in today. Have we left anything out, guys? It's bigger than my brain, but thanks to the associates that join us and help us, volunteers. This is volunteers that help us. Thanks, I will say, in the end of it, Vicki Hall, Erica that's come out here, Sam that's come out here, and they have spent the week, and I went through a few things this week myself, and so they've set in for us all week. And Kevin Dean, you've been here every day doing what you do, and I appreciate all the volunteers that help us. We have one guy in California, his name's Gib Bolton, and he has signed up over 50,000 individuals at Camp Pendleton as they go out to war. And it's Joshua 1:9, go out and be strong, face this world, and that's what he's done for the Marines. 82 years old, still volunteering. Thanks to Joe Lester and the theater here in Wittersburg, Ohio, and his family. Come and see us at the theater. We will be there September the 9th. We just done one a week ago. We had about 215 people at it, and we had a 12-piece band, and the gentleman that done it, thanks to him, he works for VFP Fire Systems too. He's one of the employees, just like that we were, and so he came with a 12-piece band, and we done that, and I had music teachers standing right here in this spot, and he said, "I never heard anything like it." Well, he's played from Las Vegas to the Greenbrier in West Virginia, and these kids that he has is wonderful. Matter of fact, the young lady that sings with him, she can do Whitney Houston all day long. And people stand and give her a standing ovation when she gets through. Thanks, Jeff, for what you've done to help Living with the Cause. I could go on and on and on, but people get tired of me talking. But united we stand, divided we fall. Come join us here at Living with the Cause, LWAC.us. This will go on our website. Jesse, thank you for updating our page and getting it up to date after COVID and all the things we've been through in the last couple of years. But we're not ready to quit yet until we meet again live. Thank you for tuning in. This is Mike Gifford saying we're signing out. Did we leave anything out?